We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets them down. We're the only team old Carlton knows.
Alright everybody, and welcome to another episode of Talking Blue with Rocco and Vince. How are you, mate?
Good to see you, Rob. How are you, mate?
Good to see you, very
We're at this
good.
beautiful establishment here in Eltham. For those of you who haven't been up to the northeastern suburbs of Melbourne, this is a beautiful little place, isn't it?
It is.
Great
What's it called?
cafe.
Miss Pryor.
Miss Pryor in Pryor Street in Eltham, just off Main Road.
Like.
They make very good coffee.
Yep. It's owned by Richard Pryor's mum, Miss Pryor. Is it?
That's Mrs. Pryor.
Mrs. Pryor. Miss
Not
Pryor.
quite, but yeah.
Yeah, so we're here. We're having a nice coffee.
Yep.
We're gonna have some breakfast.
It'll be
So
good.
we're coming up to the second biggest scumbag side in the competition.
Well, actually, they're celebrating their 150th anniversary this weekend, and we're going to spoil the party.
We're
aren't
going to
we?
spoil the party.
Just like we did for Collingwood back in 1992, when they had their 100th,
I think
then 25 years later we spoiled it again for their 125th.
We've spoiled every
Everyone's party.
No, every single one of them. I think it's 50, 100, 150. We spoiled all of them.
Why do they want to keep doing their celebrations when they play Carlton?
Because they know they're going to get a real crowd. That's why.
Right. That's right.
Or else you get your pretend supporters there. But anyway, we're gonna
go back in time to a fantastic game for us. A very rare win by a big margin over at Windy Hill.
When football was football, we used to go to the grounds.
Yeah.
We used to go there with your pistol and your batons in your bag because the scumbags. It was called Windy Hill because it was apart from AFL Park.
Yes.
That was the worst ground.
It was
windy,
cold,
mate. It was disgraceful. But anyway, we used to go there, and this time here, I'm telling you now, mate, they brought out the Vaseline because we gave them a whipping. So let's start.
Well, they actually took it up to us in the first
So
half.
the first half, we actually went into the third quarter, we were behind.
Yes. As a matter of fact, they kicked 7 goals to 4 in the first quarter.
Yep.
So they actually got off to a very good start, kicking
they
7
were up
goals.
and about.
Then we went in at half time, we caught up a little bit.
Yep.
And it was 10 goals to 9.
Yep.
And I think
it was
kicked a
7
few more
points.
points.
Or
It might have
7 or
been
8 points
Yeah,
down.
it was actually 9 points.
There you go, 9 points
10-8,
down.
68 to 9-5, 59. But all of a sudden, what happens in the third quarter?
Premiership quarter,
The
mate.
premiership quarter.
Real premiership quarter.
And this was a quarter to behold.
Hey, the Dominator.
Yeah, you watch some of these goals, they're unbelievable
Mate, they
goals.
can't do it. So here we go. Let's start this.
1988, round 3, and it was Craig Bradley's 50th out of 375 AFL games.
It was his 50th game, right?
Yep.
Craig Bradley.
Yep.
He was 35 at the time.
No, he wasn't. He was actually only 24 at the
But he
time.
retired when he was like 68. The bloke was a gun, mate. You watch some of these
He
runs.
was 24 at the time.
24. All
But
right,
he
let's
played
go.
until he was almost 39.
We didn't start till he was 21 in the AFL.
His last game, he was about 2 months off being 39.
Yeah, no, he was still young.
Unbelievable.
Man. All right, here we go. Watch this.
Here we go.
There was Big Harry.
And this is the third quarter highlights.
Here we go. That's Buick.
Yes.
Look at him.
Darren
Ranger.
Buick for Essendon. And that's Daisy Williams.
Oh, look at the kick. Beautiful. Look at this. Passed it on.
There's Adrian Gleeson.
Look at that. No free kick.
Look
Play
at
on.
Wayne Blackwell
Play on,
short
kick
kick.
it.
And Wayne Johnson, look at this goal.
Let's go. Look at this, mate.
Bang! Look at that. That's a dart.
Watch
What
that,
a
the
goal.
way they pump that ball, mate. They hammer it, man. They used to change the ball every quarter because
You
how
could just
hard they
see
used to kick
Johnson was just pumped
it.
up.
Oh, here he is. Look at this one.
There's Braddles.
Look at the hair on him.
Yeah, he's got a lot more hair than he has now.
He
I'm
kicks
sure
it
you.
up, nice. Kicks it up to the hot spot.
Oh, Kernahan
To
takes
his
the
mate.
mark. Oh, unbelievable
Look
mark.
at this bloke here, man.
Now he goes for a little short pass,
To who? The
and he
veteran.
gets him. Kenny Hunter. And
The
guess how many
veteran.
goals Kenny kicked in this game?
Look, I'm not going to guess because I know. So you tell everyone.
How many do you reckon Kenny Hunter would have kicked? You know, you got Kernahan in the side, you got
And
Richard
Kenny's
Dennis
really
in
a
the side.
defender. What was he doing up there?
He was fantastic. He kicked 5 goals in this game.
goals.
Fantastic game.
Oh, guys, look at this, man.
Starting to recede on the
nah.
hairline a little
Yeah,
bit.
He's 48 there.
But
too.
geez, that was a great play.
Look at this. And
Another
look at the
great goal.
Fossers. And I love the signage, man.
That's how
Look
they
at
don't over-celebrate goals.
this. So we've hit the front.
So we've hit the front. There's Mark Nailey.
Mark
God
Nailey.
rest his soul.
He's another one. So Mark
Great
Nailey.
little player. This is his second year at Carlton.
Yeah.
Of course, his first year was a premiership year.
So he goes back. Look at this. Lining him up. Gets back. Oh, look at those jumpers, man.
Yeah.
Was that Avco? Yeah, that was Avco. That's the
Avco
best.
Finance, yes.
They should come back. Look at
So
this goal.
there's another shot at
A
goal.
windy heel. Oh, I can see a little
Over
bit.
at the
Oh,
Napier
look at
Street
that.
end.
Did you see the Bombers supporters there?
Oh, they knew that this was
A little bit quiet, mate.
this was the
quiet.
start of an
Here we
avalanche. So we've already kicked 3 goals
Big three.
to nothing. And there's little Jimmy Buckley.
Jimmy
You know he went
Buckley.
into the back pocket?
Yes.
After all of those years he played, this is starting to get towards his veteran years, and they
started
played him
playing
in the
up
back pocket. He was playing very, very well. There's Nailey again.
Nailey. I will order us very soon.
And there's David Glascott. Look at him. He had another fantastic game, Glascott. Pumps it in towards goal, and he kicks it.
Actually, Glasgow does well.
He
this
was
quarter.
a very good player
Yeah,
this
look at
day,
him, man.
David Glascott.
Look at him. Strapping young man there. Look at him, mate.
Full
Mate,
head
he
of
had a
hair
lot of
too.
pace. Yeah, no. Look at this. Who's this? Sosa? Big young Sosa?
There's Glascott.
Look at that.
Look what they do.
Glasgow. He's
What they do to Silvani. There's
and he's
Blackwell,
sticks. All right, here.
Now watch this. He
Watch
kicks it
this.
to Silvani.
Look at the way he sets him up.
and Bang! This really fired up the team.
Right.
Huh? That hit.
Look at this.
They had an all-in brawl after that.
Now,
They had an
just,
all-in brawl.
just quickly watch this, right? Because they'll stop the play here,
Yeah.
right? Now they'll re-show it.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's down. They'll re-show this. Look at this. This is a dirty hit. Bang, right?
Yeah.
Which is all fair.
It's set up.
Now
It was a bit of a hospital pass.
that wasn't
I
even the
must
free kick. No free kick. Play on. These days we'd have got 4 weeks. He would have been off. That's ridiculous. Hey, look at Harry, mate. He's about like.
And if you
how tall
argued
is
with the umpire, it would have been descent rule in a 50 metres.
This would have been a disgrace. Look at this. Oh,
Oh,
he got
that's
pushed.
salmon straight into his back.
Oh, here we go, salmon. Oh, here we go.
Straight into.
Look, he's arguing. What
Justin
are you
Madden's
arguing
back.
about, mate? You push him straight in the
There's
back.
Paul Salmon.
There's Paul Salmon. There's
These are
very
in the
young.
days when he was actually still at Essendon.
Yeah, very young.
Before he went to Hawthorn, and then
Yeah.
before he went back to Essendon.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
there's Harry. I'll tell you one thing about Harry Madden. He's a very accurate kick for goal. For a
Yeah.
guy who's 6'10" or whatever he was.
You know he's got a sore back now because look how much he had to lean down just to put the thing past his knees. Like he was like, what was he, about 220 centimetres?
Oh, about 220, maybe 210.
Look at that kick. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a curve, but
6'10" roughly.
Yeah, nah, he was huge, man. Bit lanky, always in the shadows of his
Always-
brother. But I
always a
think
good kick.
he
So we've kicked 5 goals to nothing at this stage and opened up a 21-point lead, but there's more to come.
here we go. Watch
Here we
this.
go, look at this.
Gonna move over. There's Bradley, picked up by this. I don't know who this is. Don't care.
Essendon's defence under
Oh, no, they're
enormous
under
pressure here.
man. Look at this. Picks up.
Look, there's
Fine.
Adrian Gleeson.
By the bag.
Over there to Kenny.
Oh, what do you
Kenny
reckon
on the
Kenny-
left.
What do you reckon Kenny's gonna do here?
Bingo! Another goal to come.
Look at this. They are
The
quiet.
Essendon crowd behind those goals was shell-shocked. They didn't know what to do.
They were shocked. I'm telling you, this was
The cheer squad's up the other end of the ground.
this was a big win.
This-
It was tough to go. Those days there, it was tough to go to the opposition.
And don't
ground
forget, we were reigning premiers at this stage.
Yeah,
we won in
100%.
'87. Here's Glasgow. Hand pass over the top. There's Kernahan.
Kernahan, a little kick, brings it over,
Brings it
picks
over.
up
There's
by...
little Fraser Murphy over the Glasgow on the boundary line. He slots it.
I'm telling you, Glasgow,
What a
mate.
great game by Glazer. Fantastic goal.
He was pumped there too, mate.
Yeah. I think he kicked 3 goals in this
I
game.
think he kicked 3.
So now we've kicked 7 goals to nothing so
Kicked
far in
7.
this quarter.
Look at that, Big Harry. Look at this. Oh, he wins the ruck this time. Pass
There's
it up.
Jono. Look at this.
What's
Bang! A torpedo on the run. A torpedo on the run. Can you believe that?
There was a 55
What
ball
a goal.
on the run, and again you can hear.
But again, no over celebration. A lot of the boys going up to him saying, what a fantastic goal. But back to his position.
Jono was all business. He's ready to crack someone here, man. And did you see what they were drinking out of those paper cups? Hey? And that was shared by the team.
No water bottles back then.
No, that was shared by the team that won.
Here's
cup.
Gleeson again, the little rover.
Check him
Jeez, he
out.
played well.
No, he played a really good game this game.
And there's Kenny Hunter again.
He brings it down. Look
There
at
he
this,
is again,
picks
Kenny.
up, keeps pushing.
Glazer.
Glazer kicks it
No,
over.
smothered kick.
No, look, the pressure's on.
The pressure out there on that wing is amazing.
Oh, look at this. This was a tough game. I love it. Oh, they're trying to get rid of it. Here we go. Nice.
There's Jimmy Buckley again. They're pumping it. Look, Steve Darui,
Daruri, yeah.
the West Australians.
He's going to kick it. Who takes
Up.
it?
Kernahan takes the mark. At the back of the pack.
See how big he was, man. I'm telling you, when this bloke jumped, he was already 6'5", whatever he is.
6'4", yeah.
Yeah, 6'4".
Yeah, when he
put
jumped,
those
he was
hands up,
6'8".
Hey, look at this. No round the corner here, mate.
Nah.
Straight through the centre, man.
No, none of
Straight
these
back to the
banana
front.
kicks and whatever, just
Yes, to that.
straight through the drop punt.
Go back, start walking out now.
They would
Catch
kick
the
9
train.
goals.
9 goals. Hey, listen, that was a big six. You know who else played today?
Yeah, who's that?
I'll show you in a sec. Watch this.
There's Bradley
Look
in
at
his
him.
50th game.
Look at this. Finds the man. Here he
Over to
goes.
Justin, back to
Harry.
Bradley, over
Back
to Jimmy.
Buckley coming up the half-back line.
Oh,
Takes a
great
nice
mark. Glasgow again.
Glasgow, no, he had a great game. Look at this. He's going to go back. Who's he going to find?
Oh, has to be Kernahan, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to be Kernahan, doesn't it?
There it is.
Yeah, but David Kernahan.
David Kernahan. That's his younger brother, remember him?
The little,
Number 28.
the little brother had to he couldn't let the
And
older
there's
brother.
Anthony Danaher.
There was Anthony. There he is, look at this.
There's young David.
David
Played
Kernahan.
some good football for us, mainly
played not
at
bad.
full back. He started off in the
he
forward
played
line.
not bad. What did he end up playing, like 50
This
or
is,
60
this is
games?
only his 3rd game.
Yeah,
for
no,
us.
his 3rd game. He kicks a goal. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming, mate. Puts up the... Look at this, mate.
And there's the 3/4 time score, 19-8-122 to 11-11-77.
Remember, we were 9 goals.
And we ended up kicking 4 goals to nothing in the last. We
So we ended
finished
up
off
kicking-
at 23 goals 13 to 11 goals 13. We won by 12 goals,
We
72
ended up
points.
kicking 14 goals to zip at Windy Hill.
Yep.
We sent him home, mate. I'm telling you, Sheedy
Yep.
must have had a heart attack that day, mate.
It was,
We-
I think the final score was 23-13, 151
nice.
to 11-13-79.
Mate, it was a good
It was
day.
a 12-goal thrashing.
It was a good day.
Great day. Loved
a good day.
I was there that day.
And
And
the
let
big-
me tell you, I've never been to Windy Hill for a victory like that before.
No. Used to leave when you used to leave Windy Hill, Vic Park, the Saints, Moorabbin. When you used to leave those grounds after a win wasn't bad. If you lost after a loss, you'd have to leave like 5 minutes into
Yeah.
the quarter
Yeah.
before the end, because I'm telling you, you get beaten up on the way out, or at least spat on. Right?
That's a bit like going to Adelaide, isn't it? When you play the
Big
Crows.
Adelaide,
or Port.
kind of. It was tough, but it was a good win. So I hope
They were
it-
the great days of the late 80s. Carlton
Yeah.
were dominant. Walls was the coach. We'd just won a premiership. And, gee, could we
Nah.
turn it on? That was when we used to have the premiership quarter.
The premiership quarter, man, and I'm telling you, we've heard the old players before say that they got scared into doing this premiership quarter.
They knew they had to perform.
They knew they had to perform, man. They didn't want to train on Tuesday. They get beaten up on the Tuesday. So yeah, and that went on from the late 70s until maybe
Probably the late
nine-
80s.
I reckon the 90s.
You reckon the 90s?
I reckon when we were at our best, we still had that good quarter. But you're right, we started losing it, but hopefully we're getting it back now. So,
Yep, hopefully.
all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
Enjoyed that? Beating Essendon. Let's beat them again this
Let's
week.
beat them again. Let's
spoil the party.
Rain on their parade. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vince.
Nice to walk down memory lane again with you, Rock.
100%.
We'll see you next week. Go Blues!